Alrighty then. It is 7:33 on a Monday night, and I am just leaving now to start Operation Go Get the Bus. So I am driving up to New Hampshire to pick up my dad, where we will then turn around and drive down to Virginia. We are going to do that as an overnight. It turns out that that is a great way to avoid traffic, and since I'm a night owl and he has become a night owl, that is the new plan. I've packed up a whole bucket, actually more than a bucket, a bed full of stuff. It'll be interesting to see what I've forgotten. I'm going to try to document a bunch of this as we roll, but this is going to be sort of an oddball one, so we will see how this all ends up looking. Sort of can't take my time. I can take my time driving, but I can't really hold off to be able to record things. I got to keep moving on this. But I'll try to pick things up as I can, and hopefully I will have something coherent at the end of this. Here we go. Exciting. City. Sound, and that's all I'll probably do for this. Yeah. Okay, so we are about 100 miles into our trip so far, heading back. Haven't had a lot of time to document anything, but we, at the salvage yard, put plates on the bus, and then we blacked out where it says school bus up there, because I've been told that you're not allowed to do that, not allowed to have it. Did that in the back. We did check all of the lights, and they all worked, although they're weak, super weak. And we got out on the road. We then stopped at a place where we got the ECU reprogrammed. That took off the 55 mile per hour governor, and we have in fact confirmed that we can do more than 55 miles an hour on the highway. It is in no danger of breaking the speed limit most of the time. What else do we have to talk about here? Accidentally took it over a mountain, survived, did 30 miles an hour up the mountain. Exactly 30 miles an hour up the mountain. It's always sort of a joke in the forums, I thought. Turns out that it's 30 miles an hour up the mountains. But it did it, made it up, made it down. It does have the Allison MD 3060, so that means that we were able to engine brake on the way down, confirm that. And made it all the way into Virginia or back into Virginia, I guess, for a nice lunch at a Cracker Barrel, because, parking. So we're going to see if I can get some actual footage of driving this time and get back out on the highway. How you doing back there? You ready? That is my plan. Stuck in traffic, so I'll actually do a quick commentary. I just found out that the air vents up here are blowing hot air. Not a lot of it. Just a little bit is creeping out. I'm willing to bet that in the back of the bus, in the engine compartment, there's a valve that controls the heat to the passenger compartment. And I bet I would be a lot more comfortable had I turned that off. If anyone else is ever transporting a bus for the first time, and it's 95 degrees out, and your bus kind of has AC, might want to look into turning that off and see if it's possible. I'm sweating like off. Just a thought. Back to being a lot of traffic. And now it's raining. Weird thing, the windshield wipers don't stay in sync. That kind of messes with my head. So, I have just gotten the as yet to be named bus to its current home in New Hampshire. I mercifully dodged a bullet, possibly. I don't know if it's a bullet or not. And all of the 6 way stations that I passed were closed, so I have not yet had to talk to the local constabulary. And that is an important thing to me, because while this is legally, according to the state of Vermont, a motorhome, it looks a lot like a bus still. And I don't have the proper licensure to ride a bus. You know what? I don't need this anymore. Oh, whatever. Turn it off a sec. I don't have the proper licensure to drive a bus. So, like I said, going on the theory that this is a camper, legally it is. I am not doing that. I just didn't want to complain. I didn't want to have a debate on the side of the road. Other than that, we had a lot of road food. We learned a few other things about the bus. I have learned that this air ride seat leaks. I have learned that the fuel gauge constantly reads 3/8 of a tank, which would be awesome if it were true, but it's not. So right now we're doing math to figure out how much we have and how much range we have at any given moment. What else did we find out? I have found out that this thing drives like a dump truck. Oh my gosh, does it need more weight in it? Also, I found out that this air ride seat is like being in a bouncy house when you're going down the road. Other than that, it was a pretty uneventful drive back. Drove through a thunderstorm. It's actually catching up with me again. That was fun. And we also found out that in upstate New York, the road was bouncy enough to, I think, break the latch for the side door to the engine. So that's something else we're going to have to look at. I will probably have to flesh this video out a little bit to have it make more sense. But this is what we have right now. You know, phase 3 is complete. We got the thing, we're on a bus, and it's in a place where I can get to it. Let the adventure begin.